I don't know what it is about a baby. Every time I see one, I wonder how far I could throw her. And I'm not kidding. I think I could probably throw Warren 40 yards.
Yeah, he is gaining weight fast, though, so you'd have
Now,
to
what
do
are
it
you
pretty
talking?
quick.
Shot put style or
hammer.
arm swing? Hammer throw. All right.
Where I swing around a couple times and just let go and stay on one leg.
Watch it.
See, I think I would go more for a granny shot. Just swing from below and just see how far I could toss.
That's because you want to get the baby close to your balls.
But just don't spike them.
That's a razor for you.
Right the elbow. That drew blood.
Yeah. That could be your radio name if you want Drew Blood. I've been here with
I don't.
I'm here with my partner, Drew Blood.
Ow, shit.
What happened?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Razor on my fucking chair.
See, that's what I hate.
I think my ass is bleeding.
Oh.
I bet that ain't the first time you yelled that out, is it? Is it,
Damn
Captain? Why don't you check?
Well, I thought it would be safe. I had no idea what landed there. Or was strategically placed.
I guarantee you it wasn't.
And I just feel bad that it took this much time to feel it.
It's been in there since the beginning of the show. Let me talk to somebody I know who understands psychology. Crazed?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
What's up with you, Crazed?
I heard that, hold on, let me turn down my radio.
Well, you need to do that before you call.
Okay.
Yeah.
I turned it off. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right.
By the way, Crazed, so did everybody else. As soon as I said, here's Crazed. Yeah.
What I was saying was basically that according to Freud, that basically...
Now, is this Freud the guy that you work with?
No,
Freud the barber. I never thought I'd hear
the guy who discovered psychology.
Chuck Freud.
That dreams are basically delivered from self-conscious.
Right. We all got that.
And the self-conscious is basically this thing that you don't really notice.
Right.
And they end up in your dreams.
Yeah.
Gravity pulls things to the earth.
So what, could you say the same thing, but in a rap hip-hop song?
Dreams are crazy. They make you really lazy. When my eyes are hazy, they make you really lazy. And then you try to find out what is happening within your dreams. So then you wake up, and then you wonder what's happening in reality, and then you're snapping.
So stay in school. Now, Crazed, I brought up today that you were invited on the L&A show.
Yes, I was by Opie.
Mm-hmm. Did that shock you?
Yeah, it was shocking because I know Mr. Cumia doesn't really like me that much.
Apparently, he's running back to Opie and saying, we got to get Crazed.
I mean, I'm loyal to you guys, you know?
Crazed, here's what I want you to do. I want you to show up on that show and then shut them up and shut them down. Do the Crazed I know you could be. No, you know how to shit in your own hand and chase them, right?
Yep.
That seems to work.
Oh, yeah.
Or be homeless or start coming.
Whatever you need to do.
Stalker Patty thinks I'm Jay-Z. She thinks that I think I'm Jay-Z.
Right. All right, Crazed.
I don't know about that.
When you do an O&A, are you going to have AJ with you?
Yeah.
Why don't you say this? You will go on the show, and you're glad to go doing your act, but you do need to be spend the night before at Anthony's house, and then leave him with him in the morning. So that
All right, definitely.
All right, you like that?
That's perfect.
I'll go for that.
All right, take us out in the rap, Crazed.
I'm at Aunt's house, living like the mafia, Staffia, coming at you with the mafia. Now you know who's the man, coming at you with the guns in the house and making all the nice nows. And now you can't come at you with the rhythms of the rhymes and the times. And now you get down with the lines.
That's why you're red hot, buddy. That's why O&A want you.
Getting down with the limes.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Coming at you with a Nafia. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Pete, you're running Fez.
Buddies,
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention nobody picked up on Fez's little drop when they was talking to Crazed about Freud the barber. I think Fez is back.
We all picked up on it. It was a very good line, but I'm not going to stop and squeeze Fez when he gets off a joke. You're a very funny man, Fez.
It requires no spotlight. It doesn't require anyone calling in saying, hey, did anyone hear that? I'm sure.
But when you get off a line like that, I do appreciate it.
Oh, I understand that. I appreciate it myself.
Freud the barber? That's fucking gold, baby. Gold, Jerry, gold. But I didn't know that you needed me to stop and yell Fez is back every time you got off a joke. I expect you to be funny.
Yeah, and I would appreciate it if you didn't stop and yell Fez is back when a joke comes out. I'd like to just keep moving along and, hope there's another one quick.
You got one now?
No, not offhand. No, because that call put a spotlight on it.
You know what? I got time. I'll wait.
I don't have anything. Now see how these calls hurt?
You got one yet?
No, I don't.
No hurry.
I don't have anything. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind.
You can do it.
I have nothing, and this is making it even harder to think.
What about Carl Jung, the barber?
All right, that works.
Does it really?
No, probably not as good as Freud the barber.
Now we're at an awkward spot.
I know! And it's not what I wanted.
Get us out of it with a big laugh.
I don't have a big laugh to get us out on. No, nothing.
All right. Well, let me know.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's time.
Because I'll stop the show if it doesn't feel like I'm stopping the show enough for you.
There is no need to stop the show. There's no need to call when I have a joke.
But, it's a good thing to have a joke, and that's good. I didn't know that, I want you to feel loved for it.
Oh, that's...
You getting the love you need?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine.
Was that the new joke?
No. No.
Kevin, you're on Run Fez.
Buddy?
Yeah.
What about Brutus the barber, Ronnie B?
Well, see, that wouldn't have worked because Crazed was talking about Freud.
But what if he was talking about Popeye? And go, yeah, well, just watch out for Brutus the barber if you're hungry enough for a beefcake.
Mm-hmm. Or sleeper holds.
You want to do that? Like Simon Bin Laden, he's in a sleeper cell. I'd rather he was in a sleeper hold. Like that. And then we go into peas hode.
That would have worked.
How? None of those things are funny. Zach, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, I got a joke for Fezzy.
Yeah.
Why did the Scarecrow get a gold medal?
I have no idea.
Because he was the best in his field.
Field.
All right, that doesn't seem like it would be like, field seems like business. It doesn't seem like athletics.
Here's James. James, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Fez, if you need something funny to say, why don't you just tell all those rape jokes you thought were so funny?
You got some?
I don't have any rape jokes. I don't even remember the one I originally told.
Dave, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, just whisper into Fez's ear, Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, maybe Crazed was listening to Pink Floyd.
That seems like it's a little dated. All right, here's a joke for you.
What?
When does the rain cut?
I don't know. When does the rain cut?
When it's raining razors.
Razors at me!
Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
I don't. When does the rain cut?
Don't ask.
When it's raining razors.
Not me!
Say?
When did this start?
There's razors flying everywhere.
When did this start?
There's razors going everywhere. It's just wrong.
When were cowbells that were relatively harmless? Ouch!
There's one. Oh!
That's harmless?
Maybe not relatively.
Yeah.
When did they get substituted by razor blade? Ow. Now I'm picking up the razor blade.
Yeah.
Cutting my finger.
Be careful if you pick them up.
Why?
Because they cut.
Allegedly.
They cut.
But here's the thing. Why bring them back to me?
Now I gotta be careful to put my hands in my pockets, because one landed in there the other day.
Well, what are you, squeezing your balls throughout the show anyway? Paul, you're running fast. I like
No.
Dave goes away for 2 days, and we're throwing handfuls of razors.
Substantially worse.
I guess who's going to get this?
Who?
Dean and Joey.
No, they won't.
Oh,
Or wait, they will. They will.
Look how much he loves them.
No, I thought that was a good thing.
Paul, you're running fast.
Yeah, hey guys, Fez's favorite 1980s cable access show is Uncle Freud. Waka waka.
Why don't you say that, Fez?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
You never saw the Uncle Floyd show?
No.
Oh.
Don't you listen to R.E.M.?
Yeah?
And Bowie, they brought him up before in songs.
Ramones were on his show.
John, you're running Fez.
Decipher say what?
What?
He's still funny.
So it, no, you lost one to him. You lost one to Radio Shark. Rob, you're running Fez.
Yeah, I was wondering if Fez could tell the joke about getting his ass washed out in the driveway. Through.
That was no joke. That was my father stripping me down after a day at the beach and washing the crack of my ass out on the carport in front of my cousins.
So what is this, about doing Freud humor? Is that what this whole thing started with?
Yeah, that's where it started.
All right, here's one. When is a cigar not a cigar?
I don't know.
When it's a razor?
Got it. That was on me.
Get him.
Those hit me like 2 or 3 times with one throw.
You're welcome.
They were like bouncing around my body.
Skip them.
Like they couldn't escape my gravity.
You love the razor bit?
Yeah. They're too sharp.
See what happens when you miss a show?
Razor blades.
Just sharp razor blades.
Dangerous show.
And dozens of them.
Entertainment.
Non-stop dozens of them.
Are you saying no one else throws razors?
No, I don't think they do.
Here's Anthony. Anthony, you're on Run a Fez.
Yeah, hey buddies. Hey Fez, if you want to do something funny, why don't you just do a Freud tutorial?
How come they're doing all these things if you're the one who's back?
I have no idea.
Whenever you get stuck, Fezzy,
Yeah?
just say, just read this.
That's a razor blade in it. That one's flying too straight. Cut.
So you don't-
That one was coming right at me.
So you don't like the fucking razors?
No, they get
I
too
wonder
close
what
to
that
my
means.
face.
Have you talked to your psychologist about that?
I have not brought up that I get razors thrown at me at work.
Well, you do work in radio.
Yeah. Not Razor-O.
What is that little fucking...
Don't throw razors at me.
Here's Mighty Mike. Mighty Mike, you're on a Fez.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Fez can tell the joke about the shitty Christmas present. I think it was about an ashtray.
Motherfucker. I forgot.
Don't throw a razor over that. Don't throw razors in anger.
I never have. To be totally honest, I'm never angry when I throw them.
Appreciate
Don't
it.
throw razors in anger. I heard him say, no! Please don't throw. Oh! That one came close.
Careful, they'll go whizzing by your face.
Yeah, I know, they're like wiffle balls.
You have stole the germ freak scream. Mike, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Big Ronnie, I was worried about Fez with the razor thrown the other day. Did his ass quit bleeding?
My ass was fine. I sat on a razor that landed on my chair.
You sat on a cock that ended up in your asshole. Just admit it and we'll go on.
It was a razor on my seat.
Here is Mark. Mark, you're on a Fez.
Is it me or has Fez been hilarious ever since Lily left?
It's true. You had the Freud joke. the
Right.
razor bit.
Oh, get it! Oh, draw blood!
She'll wear short sleeves. It's October, anyway. God, right at his elbow, his exposed elbow.
Drawn blood.
You are the biggest bottom in history. You are fucking sexually turned on
I like
that
it.
the razors are being thrown around. You sick pricks. Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Fez.
Good afternoon, fellas. Can Fez tell the joke where he had the pretend heart attacks and went to the nut hut for a week?
Wow.
You act like it all happened at once and it wasn't a pretend heart attack.
Why do we always end up in this situation of the listeners losing respect for you?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Here is, let's go to Uncle Todd. Uncle Todd, you're on Run Fez.
That's not his name.
G-Man card holder number 2. Hey, Fez, what does a gay horse eat?
I have no idea.
Hey.
Oh, here's one. Fez, what should a gay duck never eat?
I don't know what.
A razor.
All right. Now here's the most dangerous one. I don't know where it went.
I know it hit you in the crotch.
All right. It's on the chair.
How's it the most dangerous one?
Because you don't know where you could put your hand that it would slice your fingers open.
What's wrong, Dave?
Hold on.
Smart. Here's somebody who'll help out, Fez. A Big A.
Big A.
Big A, last call of the day.
Hi, Ronnie. Oh, hi, Fez.
Oh, hi, Big A.
I heard my name was being mentioned. I was in a car gas shop, so I couldn't listen to the show, but I heard my name was mentioned.
Yeah, Fez brought your name up. Called you a dick.
What are you going to do?
Throw a razor at him? What's wrong?
Stuck in my finger.
What did?
That razor.
Stuck in those gigantic knuckles of his.
Fezzy, why don't you try to dodge it like the Matrix? Where you're just slowly dodging back and forth.
I'm not that fast, and that one I didn't even see coming.
He's got knuckles the size of graham crackers.
Huge.
I have delicious knuckles.
That old saying, huh? Oh, kids, he had knuckles like graham crackers. The entire studio audience just went, what? How does that make sense?
They're big.
All right, Big A, you have any kind of joke for Fez?
No, it's not at the moment. I heard Crazed was talking about me.
Yeah, they were all talking about you. I think you're a dick. All right, Big A.
All right, everyone.
You're the best, buddy.
Not a lot to say. Glad to get to the bottom of it.
Big A. Screener didn't set him up, but Big A.
Not really focused. Big A.
Big A. Bit has run its course. Big A. Big A never took a razor in the bow.
Whoa! What?
That one was so close to your eye.
I thought that hit him right in the fucking right eye.
It was so close to your eye because you turned on it, Fez. You didn't see it?
No, I did not see it coming.
You need safety glasses.
I really shouldn't need to have to wear safety glasses.
What about the razors?
I don't like the razors. I hate them.
Now, what'll be really sad is if somebody in the O&A sits on one of these. What do those guys sit on it? All right, that is it for us. We got anything we need to plug here, Fezzy?
The Unmasked with Simon Pegg, that's going to air this coming weekend.
Who cares?
First on XM Comedy 150. That's Saturday night.
It's your show.
8 o'clock in the East.
I'm pissed about this. The guy's movie already came out.
And then next Sunday, right here on 202 The Virus and Sirius 197.
They just run everything we do?
Yeah, I believe so.
Both
yeah, they
channels run the same thing?
Yeah, they just take it all.
So on 2 different platforms, they know it's Rain Razors!
I don't want it to rain razors.
Why not?
Because I don't have an umbrella.
Maybe that's something for you to think about.
Can't open it in here.
Oh, what's the games tonight, Davey Mac?
Rays Red Sox 4:30 channel 188.
Rays!
Hey, no! And Phillies Dodgers 822 189.